Hello again, everybody. David Clary here at Webb High School, getting set for Oak Ridge High School Lady Wildcat basketball, the first of two ball games that we will be broadcasting today. We'll also be heading over to Alcoa to take on, as the Wildcats take on the, I just went blank on the team we're playing. Well, who do we play in the next game? Anyway, TJ Hibbett is here along with Ethan Eubanks, Titus Fetters, and David Urbanowitz. TJ, you've got more information about the game.
Welcome to day 2 of the Hammers Hardwood Classic and our coverage of Oak Ridge basketball. Both the Lady Wildcats and the guys posted victories last night, and both have advanced to the semifinals. We begin our coverage today at Webb, where the Lady Wildcats are facing the undefeated 11-0 Webb Lady Spartans on the home floor. Oak Ridge advanced with a 44-42 win over Sevier County, while Webb defeated the CAK to advance. The Lady Wildcats have begun the season 8-0 for the first time since the 2019-2020 season. The last time the Lady Wildcats began their season 9-0, you'd have to go back to the 2008-2009 season, where legendary coach Jill Proden's team won the first 12 games before losing to Bolingbrook, Illinois at the Nike tournament in Phoenix. The Lady Wildcats and Webb are meeting for the first time since 2009 season opener. The Lady Wildcats are 3-0 in all-time versus the Lady Spartans. Webb is 11-0 on the season with impressive wins over Science Hill, Cookeville, Morristown East, Maryville, and Alcoa, despite not having a senior on the roster. They also have wins over Elizabethton, Notre Dame, St. Pius, Georgia, Cocke County, Hardin Valley, and last night, of course, CAK. In the other semifinal game today, Pickett County is taking on Morristown East. The winner will play the winner of our game at 7 p.m. tomorrow here at Webb. Oak Ridge hasn't played Morristown East since the 1998 sub-state. The Lady Wildcats have never played Pickett County. At 8:15 today, the guys will be in action against Anderson County, AC Reynolds from Asheville, North Carolina. The two teams have never played one another, but the Lady Wildcats played them in 1998. The Rockets are 3-4 on the season, but did defeat a Goodstone Memorial team yesterday, 72-70. We'll have the broadcast tonight live from Alcoa. Oak Ridge basketball is brought to you this season by Summit Medical Group, Tennessee Bank of Oak Ridge, Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance, Washboard Wash and Fold, and Bob's Washboard Laundromat. Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, Oak Ridge Utility District, the Fox Insurance Group. Tonight, Oak Ridge is taking on the Webb Lady Spartans, and we'll be back for the starting lineups and the tip-off in 3 minutes.
Thank you, TJ. We're about 7 minutes away from the start of the game. The Lady Wildcats and the Lady Spartans here at Webb High School. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the tip-off of this game in a minute. Welcome back once again to Webb High School getting set for Oak Ridge High School basketball. The Lady Wildcats taking on the Webb Spartans, and I finally figured out who we're playing. I'd forgotten we were playing AC Reynolds out of North Carolina. Went brain dead there for a little bit, but that's who the boys will be playing at around 8:15 today. Right now, though, we're at Webb High School getting ready for this girls' game. The Lady Wildcats were victorious in their ball game yesterday against the Sevier County Smoky Bearettes, while Webb knocked off one of their rivals, Christian Academy of Knoxville. Lady Wildcats, obviously the visitors here at Webb, and we're about to get underway. Webb comes in at 11-0 on the year. The Lady Wildcats come in at 8-0, so something's got to give. One of these two teams will be losing tonight. As we're about to get set here on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio, we're also on prepradio.com live. We'll have the replay of the ball game later on today as the two teams are getting ready. The Lady Spartans wearing their all-white jerseys with green numerals. Lady Wildcats are wearing their black jerseys with white and cardinal trim. Live here from Webb High School. We haven't done a ball game here in several years. It's not a very big gym, obviously, as you can see if you're watching it on the camera. We're about to have, it looks like maybe the national anthem as everybody is standing facing the flag. So I think we're about to have the national anthem.
For the American flag at your side behind the south goal. And now we ask you to please remain standing. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and veterans may render a salute as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back once again to Webb High School. We're just moments away from the start of this game. About to have the starting lineups of the ball game. Paige Taylor is the head coach of the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats. As I mentioned earlier, the Lady Wildcats wearing their all-black jerseys. Zayana Stewart will get the start for the Lady Wildcats. Also starting today for the Lady Wildcats will be Ayana Porter, just off of her 1,000-point performance. Also starting will be Lindsay Cleveland for the Lady Wildcats. The fourth starter will be Ulisha Mitchell, and the fifth starter will be for the Lady Wildcats. That is Jenna Johnson. Now we're about to have the starting lineups for the 11-0 Lady Spartans from Webb High School. They turn the lights off as a spotlight comes down from across the floor, and the starting lineups being introduced. A 5'8" sophomore. And that is, it's hard to understand the guy, but the number is number 4. That is Harper Ladd, also starting for them. I'll just let him do it.
Also at guard, 5'5" sophomore, number 21, is Kaylin Taylor. At wing, 5'8" junior, number 24, is Mia Green. And at guard, 6'2" freshman, number 33, is Kendall Mays.
And that's your starting lineups for the Webb Spartans, who come in, as I mentioned, 11-0. The Lady Wildcats are 8-0. Boy, the PA is very, very loud here. They're wearing their all-white jerseys with green trim, the Wildcats in black. And we're about to get set. The Lady Wildcats and Webb have not played in many years. The Wildcats are 3-0 all time against Webb in girls basketball. To jump for the Lady Wildcats will be Jenna Johnson, and a much taller player for the Webb Lady Spartans about to jump for them. The officials who we've seen recently in our own gym are about to throw this game underway, and here he steps in, and the ball is up, controlled by Oak Ridge, and we are underway here at Webb High School. With the basketball will come the point guard, Ayanna Porter, guarded out high by Lowry, works the ball out to the top to Ulisha Mitchell, works the ball to Lindsay Cleveland along the left side, throws it into Jenna. Jenna goes up for the ball, stripped of it, taken away by Webb. Here come the Lady Spartans down the floor. No score, just underway. With the basketball for them will come number 24, that's Megan Green. Green works the ball top of the circle to Kaylin Taylor, sophomore player, and back to the point guard it goes to Carissa Lowry. Lowry works it into their big post player, number 30, I believe her number is, and they work the ball left, and the ball is knocked out of bounds, they say, by Ayanna Porter. Number 33 it is, Kendall Mays. She's only a freshman. She stands over 6 feet tall, but not as tall as their assistant coach on the bench there. She's got to be 6'6", 6'7". As the ball is kicked, it'll be their basketball side court. Scoreless game just underway here from Webb, 7:20 to play in the first period. The boys will play AC Reynolds of North Carolina coming up. And a little handshake there by Jenna. She's harassing the point guard everywhere she goes. She's going to drive against her on the right elbow. Throws up a shot. No good. Rebound the big girl. She goes back up, and should be a jump ball. It is. It'll be Webb basketball. It could have very easily called a foul. She did come over the back, but she's so much taller than everyone out there. Should be Webb basketball underneath the goal. 0-0 the score. 7:06 to play in the first quarter. Here's the ball worked in, and it comes to number 24 for them, Megan Green. Green works the ball around the left side. They go inside to the big girl. She wants to shoot. She drives in for the shot. Good. Off the glass goes Kendall Mays, and it is 2-0 Webb. Here's Oak Ridge down the floor with Jenna Johnson. Waits for her teammates and sets the dribble out for a three. On its way, no good. Long rebound, Webb. She's going to be difficult to deal with inside, that's for sure. As Webb sets up their offense once again, that's Lowry. Lowry works inside, wanted to go to a cutter down the baseline. Ladd, they work the ball out to the top once again to the big taller girl as they work the ball out for a long three. It's on its way. Good. Three-point shot. The Lady Wildcats trail it 5-0. 6:23 to play. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. With the basketball comes Ayanna Stewart. Zay dribbles in, works the ball right side. Against the zone, stops, comes cross-court to Ayanna. They give her a three. She won't take it. Makes it a shorter shot, goes up for the shot, and she is fouled. Ayanna Porter will go to the free throw line for the Lady Wildcats. 5-0 our score. Webb on top of Oak Ridge as we broadcast here from Webb High School. Ayanna will go to the free throw line. Last night she scored her 1,000th point in her career. Congratulations to her. She misses the free throw. She'll have another one. She was fouled in the act of shooting. Ayanna on the year, good free throw shooter, right at 67%, trying to score the first points of the game for Oak Ridge. She missed it. Rebound to Ulisha, and then she's tied up. The alternate possession arrow this time will give Oak Ridge the basketball. Very seldom you see Ayanna miss on consecutive free throws. It'll be Oak Ridge ball underneath the goal. We're going to have trouble with Kendall Mays inside, as tall as she is, as the Wildcats try to work the ball in. You got to do it soon. She does finally to Ayanna Porter. Porter with it, right side, thought about a three. Good defense by Webb. With the basketball will come Ulisha Mitchell, throws the ball to Jenna, almost fouled, works the ball left side as Ayanna Stewart. Ayanna dribbles in, lost her dribble, tries to save it, and lost it, taken away by Webb. Lady Spartan basketball, and they're near a walk there. Here comes Webb down the floor. Lady Wildcats are going to have trouble scoring. I can tell you this from the outset, just because of their size, and here's another example of that. She bumps in, Jenna blocks the shot. They get the rebound, then Jenna has to foul her. They'll have an opportunity to up their lead. It's 5-0 Webb. 5:37 to play. It's tough going against players of that size for sure. Jenna's probably right at around the 6 foot mark. This girl's just kind of towers over her, and she's got greater size as well. And she'll go to the free throw line. The lefty puts it up there. Good. 6-0 our score. Webb on top of the Lady Wildcats. Webb, of course, a private school here in Knoxville. They're about to get 2 new players into the ball game. Back to the free throw line she goes for her second attempt. It's up, and it is good. Lady Wildcats falling behind. It's 7-0, 5:37 to play, and they'll substitute out of the ball game. Number 10 for them, Lowry, also checking out for the Lady Spartans will come number 4, Harper Ladd. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Let's see if they can find some offense. Here's Ayana bringing the ball to the midcourt line. We're broadcasting from the stands. There isn't really a broadcast area here. Ayana trying to survey the area, trying to figure out where she wants to go with the ball. She goes to the right side to Lindsay for 3. It's no good. Rebound to the Webb Lady Spartans. They're in the rear court trying to bring the ball down the floor. Lady Wildcats down 7-0. This could get ugly if the Lady Wildcats can't find a way to score. With the basketball will come Webb. They shoot a 3, and it is no good. Hits the top of the backboard. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming back the other way. Zayana Stewart will work the ball in from the baseline, playing with Ayana Porter, Jenna Johnson, also in the ball game. For Oak Ridge will come Yalisha Mitchell, Lindsey Cleveland. Here comes Oak Ridge setting it up, trailing 7-0, 4:55 to play in the first period. You can see why they're 11-0. They've got size, they got quickness. Ayana's trapped, dribbles in, swings the ball. Jenna for 3, boy, they need it. No good. Rebound Webb. Lady Spartan basketball quickly running the floor, driving all the way in. She walked. No good. On the rebound, Jenna. Foul from the rear, but no call. Here comes Ayana down the floor. Lady Wildcats have numbers. That's not a great pass, but Lindsay's able to corral it, give it in to Zay. Zay back to Lindsay in the right corner. Lindsay comes cross court. There's Yalisha Mitchell for 3. No good. Lady Wildcats have gone almost 4 minutes without scoring. Here comes Webb down the floor. Lady Wildcats a little intimidated to go inside against her, and everything has been from the perimeter. Got to get some penetration and some mid-range jumpers. As they work the ball inside, they lost it on the floor. It's picked up. She goes in for the shot. It is no good. She came over the back, blocked again, no good. Blocked again, and good. First time, looked like she fouled, and the Lady Wildcats are down 9-0. Got to hit shots in games like this for sure. As once again, it'll be Kendall Mays at the free throw line. Jenna picks up her second personal foul. 3:56 to play in the first quarter. To the free throw line will go Mays. It's already 9-0. Lady Wildcats have got to get some transition. They've got to get some penetration. Mays goes to the line. Good. 10-0 to score as they substitute Harper Ladd back in the ball game, and maybe we can do something because Kendall Mays checks out. Good start for Webb here. 10-0 to score. Lady Wildcats have got to find some offense as they don't press Oak Ridge. Here comes Ayana down the floor. Ayana dribbles right, gives it off to Mitchell. Yalisha hands it off left side. Evelyn Eubanks is in the ball game now. As Ayana wanted to shoot, will not. Ayana will for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It's an air ball, and it'll be their basketball coming back the other way. Not a great start if you're a Lady Wildcat fan. It is 10-0 Webb. 3:38 to play. Webb trying to figure out who they want to inbound it to, and it comes to number 5. That'll be Rocket. She brings the ball across the line and fires it out to the top. They've got a 3 if they want it. They won't take it. Now they will. Long 3. It's up. No good. Rebound Lindsey Cleveland. Lindsey comes out of there with the basketball. Court spacing is not great. Here comes the pass, intending it for Evelyn Eubanks, and even too tall for her. It goes out of bounds. Not much happening good if you're a Lady Wildcat fan. They trail it 10-0. 3:20 to play in the first quarter. Lady Wildcats had a tough one last night against Sevier County, running to a really good 11-0 Webb team. Here they work the ball to the left corner, a 3. Good, 13-0. 3:10 to play in the first quarter. Not only do they have size and quickness, but they can shoot it. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Ayana Porter brings the ball across the line. Picked up defensively by Rocket. She dribbles in. They're going to need some penetration. No place to go. Ayana has to back it up to Mitchell. 13-0 Webb. Yalisha Mitchell picked up her dribble, stops, needs some help, gives it out to Ayana, who accelerates, kicks the ball left side. Lady Wildcats back to the top to Mitchell. Long 3, boy, they need it. Good. 3-point shot for Yalisha Mitchell. The Lady Wildcats are finally on the board. Here comes Webb. They throw the ball away. Actually, they save it, and then the ball's knocked away. Picked up momentarily by Mitchell, saved away by Zay. Pushing it up the floor to Lindsey Cleveland. Lindsey Cleveland, right-handed layup, blocked. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball, though, underneath the goal. 2:20 to play in the first quarter. Lady Wildcats trailing 13-3 in this ball game. Lady Wildcats have Ayana Porter, Evelyn Eubanks, Zayana Stewart, Lindsey Cleveland, and Yalisha Mitchell in the ball game. They're substituting once again. It'll be Oak Ridge ball. They need some offense. And it comes to Evelyn, top of the circle. Evelyn lobs it and throws the ball off the fingertips of Zayana Stewart. Tried to force it in there, and it's really hard to do because they've got some size, and the Wildcats turn the ball over. Once again, it'll be Webb with the basketball, and play is halted as Eubanks comes out of the ball game. And checking in for the first time will come Avea Mitchell. Here come the Lady Spartans moving right to left, leading 13-3 over the Lady Wildcats. Against Oak Ridge's pressure, they sling the ball to the corner. They get a wide open three. It's on its way. Good. Three-point shot. Number 4, Harper Ladd. The Lady Wildcats are down 16-3. Oak Ridge basketball. Here's Avea. Thought about dribbling all the way in. Will not be able to do so. Not stops. Gives it off to Lindsay Cleveland. Back to the top. Ulisha for three. A little strong. No good. Long rebound. Tracked down by Webb. And then they're going to call a foul against Ayanna Porter. Minute 46 to play. They've got the full package. They can shoot it from the outside. They've got quickness, and they've got size. They're going to bring that size back in as Kendall Mays checks in. A minute 46 to play. First quarter, 16-3 is the score. The Lady Wildcats trailing. Webb moving right to left. Working the ball across the midcourt line. Dribbling in, kicking it out left side. Out it goes to number 10. Lowry with the basketball. Bounce pass goes to Mays. Elbows her defender. Slings the ball to the left corner. Got to guard her. Yeah, they didn't do a good job there. Shot is not good. They get the rebound. Bodies all over the place. They've got an opportunity for a three. They won't take it. Number 10 drives in. Little baseline jumper is good. They score with Carissa Lowry. And Oak Ridge is getting embarrassed early. A minute 12 to play in the first quarter. And Oak Ridge works it off right side to Janaea Pippins. Pippins over to the top to Zayana Stewart. Had Ayanna early. Couldn't get the ball to her. 18-13, a 15-point lead in the first quarter. Here comes Avea Mitchell. Drives past her defender. Wants to shoot. Does. Off the glass. Good. Avea scores her first two. And it's 18-5 with 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Webb with the basketball. With it will come number 21, Kaylin Taylor. Guarded aggressively with her left hand. Avea Mitchell, she falls down. And then a timeout is asked for by Webb with 37.7 seconds. Good defense by Avea. 18-5. Lady Wildcats trailing it. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back once again to Webb High School. David Clary, Ethan Eubanks, TJ Hibben, along with Titus Fetters. David Urbanowitz here with us at Webb. Lady Wildcats trailing 18-5 here in the first quarter. Webb with the basketball. See if they play for the final shot. Bounce pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. So Oak Ridge has an opportunity to get the final shot off here, trailing by 13. 18-5 the score. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. 30 seconds to play. Oak Ridge senior point guard Ayanna Porter attacks to her right. Gives it off to Janaea Pippins, out to Zayana Stewart. Zayana, no place to go. Kicks the ball. Ayanna, boy, they need this three. No good. Rebound Zayana. Zayana backs it up, will not shoot. Gives it into Pippins. Pippins then lost the ball momentarily. Saved by Zay. Zay for three. It's on its way. It's going to be short. Rebound to Janaea. Janaea with 6 seconds, 4 seconds. Ayanna at the buzzer is no good. A lot of bodies on the floor as the first quarter comes to a close. We played one quarter of basketball. It was all Webb. They lead at 18-5. We'll be back to Webb High School in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to Webb High School. The second quarter about set. Oak Ridge trailing at 18-5 as we broadcast from the bleachers here at Webb. Lady Spartan basketball. Lady Wildcats, a little foul trouble. Jenna Johnson with 2 fouls. Lady Wildcats currently playing in the second quarter with Ayana Porter, along with, as another foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge, along with Ayana Stewart, Janaea Pippins, along with Lindsay Cleveland, and Evea Mitchell. It'll be Webb going to the free throw line. At the line, it looks like an 11th grader. And I believe it'll be, I think, Lee at the line. Toss on its way up there. Good. Lady Wildcats down 19-5. 7:50 to play second quarter here at Webb High School. Girls action here. Second toss up. No good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Ayana has it. Gives it off to Zay. Down the floor will come Oak Ridge, down by 14 points. Here comes Ayana Stewart. Fires it inside. And then they're going to call it travel. Janaea just kind of picked up her foot and turned the ball over. Had an opportunity. She was underneath the goal there and didn't have much defense on her. But the turnover, she probably realized she was so wide open, and that's why she turned it over. Here comes Webb down the floor with it. Will come number 21. That'll be Kaylin Taylor. Harassed everywhere she goes by Lindsay Cleveland. She hands it off to number 10 at the top of the circle. Webb with the basketball, dribbling with the left hand. They work the ball to the left wing. They are really crisp with their passing. They're quick. They handle the ball really well. Oh, breakdown on defense. Layup. Good. That was a big mistake. Somebody broke down on defense, and the Lady Wildcats trail it now 21-5. Down the floor will come Oak Ridge. 7:10 to play. Oak Ridge basketball, top of the circle. Sayana Stewart with it. Dribbles right. Dribbles in. Triple team. Still shoots. Shot is no good. And then a jump ball is called, the alternate possession arrow to Oak Ridge. The Wildcats just trying to find anything they can, trying to draw some contact. But Zayana drew 3 different defenders. And unfortunately, she was able to tie up the young lady. Working the ball right side. Top of the key it goes once again to Lindsay. Goes off her foot out of bounds. Not a great pass, but it'll be another turnover. 21-5 the score. 6:53 to play. We're in the second period. Here they come down the floor. Webb with it. Kaylin Taylor. Lady Wildcats have got to find some offense. And their defense has been solid, but this team is just really, really good. You can see why they're 11-0. 5-second count is on. A wide open three is on its way. No good. Rebound, Mays, then ripped out of her hands. The Wildcats need a layup here. Janaea's not going to be able to get it because the numbers are not in her favor. She looks for help and gives it over to Ulisha Mitchell. Ulisha, top of the key, works around a screen, wanted to penetrate, does. Shoots one up there, a little scoop shot, no good. Here comes Webb down the floor. Lady Spartans with another wide open three. Good. 3-point shot, and Coach Taylor will call a timeout. I've seen a lot of Oak Ridge basketball, and I haven't seen a start like this on them in a long, long time. And you can see why Webb is 11-0. Remember, later on tonight, the Lady Wildcat, or actually the guys will be playing AC Reynolds out of Asheville, North Carolina. We'll hope you'll join us for that. I got to turn the mic off. The music's playing. We'll be back in a moment. (24-5) the score. Lady Wildcat basketball. 6 minutes, 8 seconds to play in the second quarter. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor with the basketball. Will come Zayana Stewart. Zayana dribbles in, wants to back up. Now she's going to accelerate to the free throw line. Nearly turns the ball over, saved on the floor by Oak Ridge. The Wildcats, Lindsay Cleveland with it. Wildcats trying to find open players. It's hard. Wildcats putting a lot of motion in it. Ulisha Mitchell, good defense by Webb. Janaea Pippins works the ball to Evea. Evea, no place to go. There's just no place to go as Oak Ridge backs it up once again. Here it goes to Zayana Stewart. We got to get some offense from her. There's a pass inside. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Webb. The crowd is crazy. Their defense is really, really good. 24-5 the score. 5:30 to play in the second period. Jenna's on the bench with a couple personal fouls as they're in the rear court. trying to get the ball across the line. They can dribble the ball. Number 21, Kaylin Taylor, swings the ball to her right to Lowry. Got a lot of motion in their offense. Megan Green with it. Holds the ball, gives it, and hands it out once again to Maya Green. She uses her elbow and goes in for the shot. No good. Oak Ridge had the rebound. They commit a personal foul. Why is that not an offensive foul? She's using her elbow and she's using her body to move her out of the way. It's a non-contact sport, they say, but there's a lot of contact down there, and Oak Ridge doesn't have the advantage of that size for sure. It's been all Webb. They lead by 19 here, 24-5, 5:04 to play in the second period. We'll go to Alcoa later on tonight for the 8:15 ball game. Hope you'll tune in for that. Zayana Stewart with it, penetrates the arc, tried to, cannot, has to bounce it up once again to Ulisha Mitchell. Ulisha, top of the circle, stops, no place to go, works it into Pippin. She lost the dribble, hands it back out to Lindsay. Lindsay works the ball in for a layup. Oh, no good. Good opportunity and good try, just wouldn't fall for her. Here comes Webb down the floor. Driving with it will come Rocket. She swings the ball to the top of the circle to a wide open player, shoots a three. It's going to be strong, no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Zayana Stewart pushes it up to Janea. They would have had a layup, but she didn't catch it cleanly. Over it goes out to Avea. Avea swings it out to Zay. Boy, they need this three. It's on its way. Good. Three-point shot for Zayana Stewart. Lady Wildcats trail it 24-8. 4:08 to play. Here comes Webb down the floor. Number 5 drives in for a shot. It's good. Zayana Rocket. And it's 26-8. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor once again. 3:56 to play. Avea drives right. Cut off. Goes all the way in. And then a reach-in foul is going to be called against Webb. I don't think Coach Greg Hernandez agreed with it. But there was a little bit of reaching as they'll substitute a lot of players. Avery Green's going to come into the ball game. Checking out for them will come Kendall Mays. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal. To work the ball in will be Oak Ridge's Janea Pippins. Over it goes to Zayana Stewart. Penetrates the free throw lane. Wants to go all the way to the hole. Does and scores. Zay scores, and we're going to need more of that. Lady Wildcats are down 16. 3:40 to play. 26-10 the score. With the basketball will come the Lady Spartans. Number 24, Green, has the ball off her body, go out of bounds. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball to the side of the scores table as Oak Ridge will work the ball in. Wildcats have had to sit Jenna most of the first half with foul issues as Zayana Stewart will prepare to work the ball in. 3:32 to play. We're in the first half, 26-10 the score. A couple of big buckets a moment ago by Zayana Stewart as the Lady Wildcats set it up once again. We're going to need her to score more. Ayana Porter's back in the ball game. Ayana comes to the top of the key, gives it out to Avea. Avea Mitchell dribbles in. Avea at the free throw line. I don't know who tried to throw it away, and she did throw it away. I don't know exactly who she was aiming for, but it went right into the hands of the Lady Spartans, and they'll drive down the floor. In the lane forever, they kick the ball back out. Wanting to drive, wanting to penetrate. Number 5 comes in. That's Rocket all the way to the hole, blocked by Zay. Zayana is then fouled. That'll be the third team foul called against the Lady Spartans of Webb. 2:55 to play second quarter. It has been all Webb. They lead at 26-10. Jumped on Oak Ridge early. Lady Wildcats almost to 3 minutes left in the first quarter before they even got their bucket. As Oak Ridge brings the ball down the floor with Ayana Porter. Ayana walks it up, right side, over it goes to Avea. Avea at the free throw line on the right elbow. Goes in, he wants to shoot, it's up, no good. A little bit quick with a shot. Webb on the rebound. I know they want to get some shots off, but that really wasn't the best angle. And down the floor with the basketball will come Webb. 2:34 to play, 26-10, Lady Wildcats. Both teams are undefeated, but right now the Lady Wildcats are in a lot of hurt as they trail 26-10. With the basketball, Webb weaving around, 2:20 to play. Number 21 with the basketball, Caitlin Taylor. They play a lot of players. I mean, I think everybody on their bench has gotten a chance to go in. Here comes Harper Labb with the basketball, not just because the score there is a travel called and a good call by the official. As Avery Green turns the ball over, they'll substitute again Carissa Lowry. This is a state championship caliber team in the private sector. I mean, you can just see the talent they've got. And with all this size, they're going to be very, very tough to deal with. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. 26-10 the score. They trail. Ayana Porter with it. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to play. We're in the first half. Ayana to the right corner, stops, lobs it out to Ulisha Mitchell around to Zay, to Avea Mitchell, who drives in, wanted to shoot, double team, throws the ball out to Zay. Zayana Stewart with it, looks for some help, shoots a three, top of the key. It's up, no good. Mitchell tries to save it, cannot, and then is ripped out of her hands. Ayana steals it right back for Oak Ridge. Ayana Porter sets it up once again. That's a wide open three, boy, they need it. It's up, good. 3-point shot. Ulisha Mitchell and the Lady Wildcats are back within 13. 26-13 the score, a minute 27 to play in the first half. Lady Wildcats can get a stop here. You kind of feel a little bit better about the second half as they work the dribble out to the top. There's a wide open three, though. It's no good. Rebound to Oak Ridge momentarily. They get a rebound and a putback shot, good. And then play is halted and a timeout is asked for. 1:08 to play second quarter, 28-13 the score. Lady Wildcats trail. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back once again to Webb High School. Lady Wildcats down 15 points, 28-13, as we broadcast here on prepradio.com and our YouTube channel Prep Radio on the replay. Ayana Porter down the floor for the Lady Wildcats, 28-13 the score. The senior dribbles right, hands it off to Lindsey Cleveland, who throws the ball almost away, saved on the floor by Webb. Lindsey's got it out to Avea. Avea Mitchell, left side. Ulisha again for three. It's up. No good. Rebound. It'll be Oak Ridge. Ayana saving it. Giving it off to Zayana with 44 seconds to play. Good hustle for the Lady Wildcats. Zayana Stewart with the basketball. Dribbles. Gives it into Avea Mitchell. Avea pulls up. Free throw line jumper. Too strong. No good. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow, this time to Webb. Wildcats, I'll give them some credit there. They had a lot of fight. And they got a couple rebounds, kind of ripped the ball away several times. 33 seconds to play second quarter, 28-13 Webb on top of Oak Ridge. Here come the Lady Spartans down the floor. Setting it up with 22 seconds to play. They'll appear to be playing for the final shot. That's Megan Green at the midcourt circle. Guarded by Avea Mitchell. A lot of dribbling there. Stumbles a little bit as she drives in. The ball almost ripped away, saved away, and then there's an offensive player control foul with 9 seconds. They were bound and determined that Megan Green was going to score and just do all the action. She never relinquished the ball, and then is called for an offensive foul. Wildcats have 9.2 seconds to get the ball down the floor. Ayana picks it up with 7. Works the ball to her left. Comes out to the top with 3. With 2 to the hole. It is no good. Routed out and would not go. We have played one half of basketball here at Webb at the Hammers Hardwood Classic. Lady Wildcats find themselves on the short end of the score. 28-13 our score. Appreciate you listening to our broadcast on prepradio.com live, or if you're watching the replay on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio. We're going to take a break. The music's on. I got to turn off the mic. 28-13 our score. Back in a minute. Welcome back once again to Webb, where the news is not great. If you're a Lady Wildcat fan, they trail by a score of 28-13. Here with the first half scoring, TJ Hibben.
In the first half for the scoring, we have Avea Mitchell with 2 points, Zayana Stewart with 5 with 1 3, Ulisha Mitchell with 6 with 2 threes, and that'll wrap it up for Oak Ridge. For the fouls, we got 1 on Lindsay, 1 on Ayana Porter, and 2 on Jenna Johnson. For Webb, number 4, Harper Ladd has a foul, 3 and 1 3-pointer. Carissa Lowry has 2 points. Kaylin Taylor has 1 point from a free throw. Avery Green has 6 from 2 3-pointers, and Kendall Mays has 11.
28-13 is the score. The Lady Wildcats trailing. Later on today, the Wildcat boys team will be taking on AC Reynolds. AC Reynolds out of Asheville, North Carolina. The two teams have never played before. Oak Ridge has actually played AC Reynolds on the girls' side of things, but never on the boys. I was talking to somebody yesterday about, you can tell the teams that travel. Obviously, this is a team that does, because we've played them in other tournaments and seen them in other tournaments before. 28-13 is our score. Because the music is playing right now, let's get a scouting report on AC Reynolds from Aiden Hawkins. Aiden?
So actually, David, I skipped out on the scouting report today because I came to the game. So I didn't go to walkthrough to get anything on AC Reynolds. But I did request a film from them. They looked all right. They have a loss against Daniel Boone. That can be iffy. They beat a Stone Memorial team who we really don't know what they could possibly have right now. But that Stone Memorial team just beat Page, who we slid by somewhat. So it's a kind of who's who. We don't know right now, but yes, definitely.
Thank you, Aiden. Love putting people on the spot like that, and he wasn't even ready for me to talk to him. We are at halftime of the girls' game. Lady Wildcats down 15, 28-13. We'll take a break here again because the music's playing loud. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back once again to Webb High School as we get ready, and hopefully Titus will start the camera, and he does. And we're about to get set here from Webb. The Lady Wildcats find themselves down 15. Wildcats will come out with the original starting five. We have not seen Jenna play since the first quarter. As Jenna is going to take a shot, it's up, no good. Rebound tracked down by Ayana Porter. Ayana's in the ball game, dribbles in, penetrates, kicks it out to Jenna. Around to Zay, once again back to Ayana. 28-13, Jenna Johnson, top of the circle. Wildcats also have Ulisha Mitchell. I don't know about that shot, as Ayana almost was able to save it. Here comes Ulisha. She had a three, won't take it. Works the ball to Zay, back to Ayana. Long three is on its way, no good. Rebound Webb. Lady Wildcats back on defense here. Here come the Lady Spartans with the basketball. As I was trying to say earlier, Ulisha Mitchell starts along with Ayana Porter, Lindsay Cleveland, Jenna Johnson. Original starting five. Webb with the lead, 28-13. A near steal there by Oak Ridge. Saved on the floor by number 10, Carissa Lowry. Lowry brings the ball to the midcourt circle. Around it goes to their big tall girl, Kendall Mays. She dribbles in, hands it off to number 24, an off-balance three. It's no good. Rebound, Jenna. Got bumped a lot, but no call. Oak Ridge fans thought it was a foul. Here's Oak Ridge working it in for a shot. Good. Lindsay Cleveland off the glass. And Oak Ridge trails by 13. 28-15 the score. Need some stops and need to continue to score like that. Wildcats pushed it up the floor and got the bucket. Here's number 24 with it. That's Megan Green. Holds the ball, works against Ulisha Mitchell. A little 10-footers off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Zayana Stewart. Here comes Oak Ridge. Wildcats might have had the numbers early, don't now, as Jenna drives in. No place to go except to Ayana. Ayana thought about launching one, will not. Dribbles the paint, stops, goes into Zay. Zay wants to shoot, no place to go. Kicks the ball back out once again to Jenna. Around to Ayana. They need this three. It's off the mark. Rebound to Webb, pulling it down. Here come the Lady Spartans. 6:03 to play. 28-15. We're in the third quarter. Their basketball to the right corner. The Wildcats have extended it out just a bit. Number 21 throws one up there. Good. That's Kaylin Taylor. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. With it, here comes Ayana Stewart. Brings the ball to the top of the circle again. They give her a three, wide open. Good. Three-point shot. You can see her, Coach Hernandez was not happy because they just stepped up and drilled it. And it's a 12-point game. 30-18 the score. They've trailed by as many as 19 in the game. Webb with the basketball. Wildcats need some stops on defense. They've gotten a few. Good defense by Lindsay. It could have been close to a 5-second call as Ayana knocks it out of bounds. 5:20 to play in the third period. Lady Wildcats down 30-18. Webb will substitute players in and out of the game. They've played about everybody on the bench. I don't think number 13's gotten in the game, but about everybody else has. Lady Wildcats down 12, 30-18. It'll be Webb basketball in front of their bench. 5:20 to play in the third period. Ball worked in, then it comes to Megan Green. Got a screen, works the ball down low, and then they're going to call what? A travel. Good defense, Ayana Porter, the smallest player on the floor, slows down the biggest girl, Kendall Mays, and Oak Ridge will get it with an opportunity to get a little bit closer here. Down 12, 30-18. 5:11 to play in the third period. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Left side it goes. Wildcats out to Zayana Stewart. Zay dribbles in, penetrates the arc, swings it out once again to Mitchell. Ulisha doing a lot of dribble, lost her dribble, swings it out to Porter. Ayana Porter to Lindsay to Jenna, and then she is fouled. Jenna Johnson fouled by Kendall Mays, and that'll be the first foul called against the Lady Spartans. 4:53 to play third quarter, 30-18. They lead Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge ball working it in, and it comes to Jenna Johnson. Johnson top of the circle, dribbles in. Going to be called for a travel, and she was. Coach Hernandez does a lot of officiating himself, yelling out to the officials on the floor, and he was correct as Webb will bring the ball down the floor. This group's done a pretty good job tonight. They allow a lot of contact inside, which is not good, especially with the size disadvantage Oak Ridge has in this particular game. Near walk there as they work the ball inside the paint. Kick it out for a three. It's on its way. It looks strong. It's no good. Good box out by Oak Ridge, and Ayana's got it. Lady Wildcats have a 3-on-2. Ayana going down the floor. Waits, pulls up, shoots. Good! Three-point shot. Ayana Porter, and it's a 9-point game. Webb leads it 30-21 with 4:16 to play, but they go coast to coast with it and score. Number 24 with the basketball. That's Megan Green. Here's Oak Ridge pushing it down the floor again. Lindsey Cleveland up good. Lindsey Cleveland scores, and the Lady Wildcats are down 9, 32-23. 4 minutes to play, third quarter. Making a little run against the Webb High Spartans. With the basketball will come Webb. Dribbling the baseline. They work the ball for a 3. It's good. Man, those girls don't miss when they've got a 3. Oak Ridge once again down by 12. 35-23. That was Rocket on the 3. Here's Ayana Porter with it, top of the circle. Dribbling in, penetrating, wanted to shoot. No good. Rebound back to Porter. Lady Wildcats set it up. Zay. Oh, she has a 3. She didn't pull the trigger. Then she lost the dribble, almost saved by Ayana. Three-pointer is up. Good. 3-point shot. Ayana Porter, and the Lady Wildcats trail by 9, 35-26. 3:15 to play in the third quarter. Down the floor will come the Lady Spartans. Dribbling out across the top of the almost a steal by Zay. They work the ball left. Oh, no. No good. Rebounded by Ulisha Mitchell. Lady Wildcats running down 35-26. Oak Ridge down the floor with Ayana Porter. Picks up her dribble, gives it back to Mitchell. 2:53 and counting, third quarter, 35-26. Lady Wildcats one time down by 19, down by 9. Jenna Johnson backs it up. Penetrates lefts, swings it out to Lindsey Cleveland. Lindsey along the baseline, lost it. Really didn't have a good position, and a foul is going to be called against Ulisha Mitchell. 2:38 to play third quarter, 35-26 the score. Lady Wildcats have made a game of it. Got to get another stop. 2:38 to play, third quarter action. And the Lady Wildcats trail 35-26. Timeout is asked for. I'm going to turn the mic off because they're about to play music, unless I want to interview Ethan Eubanks about his upcoming college, the UT Martin team. Congratulations, Ethan, for signing. What made you decide to go to Martin?
It really just felt like home ever since I visited them the first time.
And obviously, have they talked? What will you play? Have they talked about redshirting you, or do you plan to play next year?
I'm not really sure. We haven't really discussed it, but I know I'm playing line, tackle.
That's kind of you're not going to be a wide receiver.
I hope not.
That's Ethan Eubanks. He's going to UT Martin to play football, part of our state semifinal Oak Ridge Wildcat football team. Our stat guy a moment ago was TJ Hibben, who was a starter on that team as well. 2:38 to play third quarter. Scoreboard looks a lot better now, 35-26. One time the Lady Wildcats were down 19. They're going to drive in. Oh, good defense there. Cutting off what was going to be a layup as they'll try to penetrate in. They've got everything spread a little bit. Good defense again. Here's a steal. Ivea Mitchell with it coming down the floor. Ivea coast to coast, all the way to the hole. No good, but she does draw the foul. 2:15 to play third quarter. I don't think Ivea has scored, TJ, has she? Ivea Mitchell?
Yeah, 2 points.
TJ says 2 points, and she'll go to the free throw line for the Lady Wildcats. 35-26. 2:15 to play third quarter. First toss is up there, and it is no good. Lady Wildcats have missed their opportunities at the free throw line. Avea on the year, looking at her stats, she has yet to hit a free throw this year. Toss on its way, good. Lady Wildcats trail 35-27, an 8-point lead for the Webb Lady Spartans, who are 11-0 on the year, facing an 8-0 Lady Wildcat team. 35-27 the score. Webb with the basketball. With it will come number 5, that's Rocket. Rocket holds the ball, swings the ball over to Megan Green. Harassed by Ivea Mitchell. 5-second count was on. They work the ball for a 3 on its way. No good. Rebound to a hustling Ivea Mitchell. She's in the rear court, needs to call a time. That's actually Lindsey Cleveland. She swings the ball to Ayana Porter. Here come the Lady Wildcats out of there. Ayana all the way to the hole, up, and no good. Rebound by Webb. Here come the Lady Spartans down the floor. It's getting very intense in the gym here as they work it out for number 5, who drives in, lost the dribble out of bounds, and kicked out of bounds by Ayana Porter. Minute 27 to play. We're in the third quarter. Lady Wildcats down 8, 35-26. to 27. A disastrous start for the Lady Wildcats, but Oak Ridge has played much better here in the third period. To work the ball in will come the Webb Lady Spartans. Here comes the lob in, and it comes to the top of the circle. They'll set the dribble, then away from the ball, an offensive player control foul, maybe a moving screen, is going to be called against number 12 for them. That is Ivy Napier. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming down the floor, can cut the lead even further. It's 35 to 27, the Lady Wildcats trailing. 1:23 to play in the third period. Oak Ridge ball playing with Jenna Johnson, Ayana Porter, Lindsey Cleveland, Avea Mitchell, and Ulisha Mitchell. 1:18 to play third quarter. Ayana with it to Ulisha. Penetrates around the horn, gives it over to Avea. Avea drives in, wanted to shoot, will not. Ayana dribbles right elbow, will not shoot. Jenna will for three, it's up, it's good! Three-point shot for Jenna Johnson, and the Lady Wildcats now trail only by 5. 35 to 30 the score. Webb with the basketball. They throw the ball away. Intercepted by Jenna Johnson. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. Jenna, left side. Avea drives the baseline. Goes in for the shot. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Spartans. They work the ball down the floor. All the way to number 10. Her shot is up. Good. 38 seconds to play. The Wildcats trail by 7 in the third quarter. Here comes Avea Mitchell down the floor. Avea pulls up at the top of the key. 37-30 the score. Lady Wildcats in a 7-point game. Jenna Johnson with her back to the goal. Wanted to shoot, does. Up, no good. Nobody underneath the goal to rebound as they work the ball down the floor, and they have an easy layup opportunity. Not as easy as I thought. The putback is no good. The third try is no good. The fourth try is taken away by Ayana Porter. Here comes Ayana. Ayana drives, dribbles all the way to the hole. Out of bounds, last touch with 3.9 seconds in a 7-point game. Lady Wildcats at one time trailed by 19. Wildcats trying to get the final shot off, get some points, and head to the fourth corner. Coach Hernandez barking out instructions. Oak Ridge needs to get it in 5. Here's the pass, and it comes. It's going to be knocked away. 2, 1. They'll not get a shot off as the third quarter comes to a close. We've played 3 quarters of basketball. Lady Wildcats have made it a ball game. 37-30 the score. We'll be back in a moment. (37-30) our score. The fourth quarter about to get set here from Webb. Remember, the boys are going to be playing tonight at 8:15 at Alcoa against AC Reynolds out of North Carolina as the Lady Spartans bring the ball down the floor. Lady Wildcats come out here in the fourth quarter with Zayana Stewart, Ayana Porter. Got to be 5 seconds. No call. They work the ball in. Floating shot. Hits the rim. No good. Oak Ridge has a 2-on-1 break. Zayana Stewart down the floor, coast to coast, all the way to the hole, no good. Draws the foul and draws a lot of floor as she goes crashing down, and Zayana Stewart will go to the free throw line. 7:40 to play in the game, 37-30, Webb on top. Zayana, a 71% free throw shooter. Lady Wildcats have Jenna Johnson in the ballgame, Ayana Porter, Avea Mitchell, Lindsey Cleveland, and Zayana Stewart. I'll ask TJ in a moment how many Zay has. She goes to the free throw line, tosses up, good.
Zayana has 9 points with 2 threes.
Hits the free throw there. 6-point game. 37-31 the score. Lady Wildcats trying to close it once again. Zay shot good. 5-point Webb lead. 37-32. A lot of basketball to be played. 7:37 to play in the ballgame. With the basketball will come Lowry. Lowry works the ball left side. Good defense being applied by Lindsey Cleveland. They work the ball to the corner. Three-pointers on its way. Air ball, no good. Oak Ridge has the rebound. Jenna Johnson coming down the floor. Jenna, coast to coast, takes it strong all the way to the hole. No good. She draws the foul and goes crashing down to the floor. Kind of reminiscent of when she tore her knee. And let's see if she'll be okay. It's a 5-point game. They were up by 19 at one point. It's now 37-32. And let's see if Jenna's okay. Took a hard tumble. There's just not a lot of room. She's okay as both teams kind of huddle over towards their bench area. And Jenna Johnson's going to go to the free throw line. Jenna is a 78% free throw shooter. Let's see if she's going to be substituted for. Nope, they're going to keep her in the game to shoot the free throws. Looks like she's holding her hip. She took a nasty tumble. It is a 5-point lead for Webb, 37-32. Jenna still hobbling. You know, one thing I've noticed about the female official here, and I don't know her name, or I'd call her by her name. I hate to say male or female, but she takes charge. I think she's a really, really good basketball official. I like it. When I see her in the gym, I like the fact that she's out there. She knows the rules. She's fair. She sees things that seems like some of the others don't see. And long conversation here between Paige Taylor, the head coach of the Lady Wildcats. I thought maybe they were going to bring somebody in to shoot the free throws for Jenna. And that discussion is over, and I don't know if she's trying to make a decision. Coach Taylor is looking at Jenna, and she is going to take a timeout, I believe. 7:18 to play. TJ, while you have an opportunity, why don't you run down the scoring to this point? 5-point game now.
For Oak Ridge, Avea Mitchell has 3. Zayana Stewart has 10 with 2 3-pointers and 2 free throws. Ayana Porter has 6 with 2 threes. Lindsey Cleveland has 4. Elisha Mitchell has 6 with 2 threes. And Jenna Johnson has 3 with a 3-pointer. For Webb, I got Harper Ladd with 3 points, one of them being a 3. Zayana Rocket with 3 points with a 3. Carissa Lowry with 4. Kaylin Taylor was 3. Avery Green with 6. And Kendall Mays with 9.
Thank you, TJ. I'm going to have to turn the mic off once again, or we're going to get knocked off. Welcome back once again to Webb, where in the first quarter and the first half it looked like Webb was going to win by 30 or 40. But right now it's a 5-point game, and Jenna Johnson can cut the lead further as she goes to the free throw line. Jenna's a 78% free throw shooter. Scored her 900th point tonight. She'll be the next Lady Wildcat to go over 1,000. We've had 2 already this year. And Jenna will have 2 shots, the first of which is up, and it's good. We've got a 4-point game. Trying to make it a 1-possession game here as Johnson goes to the free throw line. 37-33 the score, 7:18 to play in the ball game. Second toss by Jenna is also good. 3-point lead, 37-34. Lady Wildcats trailing by 3. Here come the Lady Spartans down the floor. Number 21 with the basketball, that's Kaylin Taylor, harassed by Lindsay. Works the ball left side, almost a 3 taken. They'll work the ball inside the free throw line, kick the ball back to the top of the key. 37-34. Kendall Mays with it, goes back door shot, no good, but a foul called against Zayana Stewart. 37-34 Webb, 6:58 to play in the ball game. To the free throw line will go Megan Green. She is a junior player. Zayana picks up her first foul. First team foul called against the Lady Wildcats. Free throws up, good. Webb back up by 4, 38-34. Back to the free throw line she goes. Paige Taylor is the head coach at Oak Ridge. Greg Hernandez is the head coach at Webb. Free throw, good. 5-point game, 39-34. Down the floor will come Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge ball, Ayanna Porter with it. Giving a little bit of room if she wants to shoot a three. Zane's going to penetrate back to the goal. Wants to shoot, does, no good. Draws yet another foul. Coach Hernandez doesn't like it. He says no, very emphatically, as Oak Ridge will go back to the free throw line. And the official comes over to say to Hernandez, if you don't like it, you can sit. And you can sit in your car if you get too vocal. And he argues the point as Ayanna Stewart goes to the free throw line. Toss, good. Lady Wildcats missed a few early on, have hit a few lately. It's a 4-point game. 39-35 Webb, 6:49 to play in the ballgame. Ayanna Stewart, the senior, back to the charity stripe. Toss, no good. Rebound to Webb off the fingertips of Lindsey Cleveland. It remains a 4-point game, 39-35, 6:45 to play in the ballgame here. Lady Wildcats will play tomorrow here at Webb. Boy, racing down the floor, Webb. They work the ball. Number 12 dribbles in the paint, throws the ball to the left corner. Wildcats have to extend just a bit. Out it goes to number 21, Kaylin Taylor. Taylor guarded by Avea Mitchell. Works the ball once again to Kendall Mays. Mays wants to drive, will not. What's the call? An offensive foul? No, it's a foul called against, not sure she said. I guess it's going to go against Jenna. And that'll be her third personal foul. She's not coming out now. 39-35 Webb. Working the ball in from underneath the baseline. Yet to do so. Now does in the corner. Head fakes. Pulls up. Shoots. Good. It's a good team. This is a really good team. 6-point lead once again. Here comes Ayanna Porter down the floor. Ayanna to Avea. Avea dribbles free throw line. Stops. Gives it into Zay. Baseline or free throw line shot is good. So Ayanna Stewart looks like her old self. It's a 4-point game. 41-37. Lady Wildcats trailing. 6 minutes to play as they drive in for a shot. No good. Foul. I know they're going to reel her in the act of shooting. I thought it might be on the floor, but they're going to call the foul on Avea Mitchell as the Lady Wildcats are about to substitute. Webb will go to the free throw line. 41-37. Webb on top. If the Wildcats have had a better start in the first half, who knows what this game would have been like as they go to the free throw line. Toss, good. Webb's a very solid team. I see Jody Wright in the house, head coach of the Fulton Falcons. Down below us, Anderson County native. Back to the free throw line will go Webb. Their lead is 5, 42-37. The free throw is no good. Rebounded by Ayanna Stewart. Lady Wildcats trailing 42-37 with the basketball, Jenna Johnson. Jenna top of the key. She's going to penetrate, kick it out to Ayanna Porter. Ayanna thought about firing it over to Zay, did not wisely. Jenna's free on the right wing. It's going to be Lindsay. Jenna back to Ayanna. Ayanna drives in, goes in for the shot. Ball is held. It's going to be a jump ball, the alternate possession arrow to Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats will get it with 5:40 to play in the game. 42-37, the Lady Wildcats trail. Lindsey Cleveland will work the ball in. Wildcats work it in. Ayanna for three. Good! 3-point shot, Ayanna Porter, and we've got a 2-point game. 42-40 the score. Here comes Webb with the basketball. Lowry with it at the midcourt circle. Ayanna Porter with a huge shot as they work the ball to the top of the circle. Holding it. Wildcats need another stop here. It's a 2-point game. Webb with the basketball. Here it goes out to Ivy Napier. Napier trapped in, works out of a problem, goes in for the shot. Good. And then timeout is asked for by Coach Hernandez. It's a 4-point lead for Webb, 44-40. What a great comeback for the Lady Wildcats, Ethan.
Oh, yeah, great comeback.
Thanks, Ethan. 5:09 to play, 44-40 the score. I'm going to have to turn the mic off. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back once again to Webb High School. Lady Wildcats facing an 11-0 Webb team. The Lady Wildcats are 8-0. They trail, though, and have trailed the entire way. Oak Ridge has not had a lead. They've trailed by as many as 19, but it's a 4-point game now. 5:09 to play. Lady Wildcat basketball. Ayana Porter working the point will bring the ball down the floor. Lady Wildcats pulled to within 2 a moment ago. That's the closest it has been since it was 2-0. Oak Ridge basketball. Ayana Stewart, top of the key, dribbles in. Right elbow, wanted to shoot, no place to go. Swings the ball out to Ayana Porter. Ayana almost pulled the trigger and shot another long three. 4:50 to go. Good defense. Here's now Ayana swings it out, dribbling in. Out it goes Zay for three on its way. Good! 3-point shot for the Lady Wildcats, and it's a 1-point Webb lead. 44-43 the score. Webb basketball. Working the ball out to the top of the circle. 4.5 minutes to play, 44-43, pass intercepted Oak Ridge. Here comes Ayana Stewart, to the hole she goes, no good, she's fouled. Coach Hernandez, that's a foul. 4:23 to play in the ball game, and the Lady Wildcats will go to the free throw line. Ayana Stewart to the free throw line. 44-43 the score. Lady Wildcats will have 2 shots, a chance to take the lead. Zay looks at the toss. Tie ball game. 44-44 our score. Lady Wildcats can take their first lead. Ayana Stewart, how many does Zay have, TJ?
17 with that free throw.
17 with that free throw, TJ says, for the lead. Good. 45-44. Oak Ridge has come all the way back from 19 points down to take the lead, 45-44. 4:18 to play in the basketball game. Here comes Webb driving in. Good defense by Janaea Pippins. She throws the ball out to the top. Here's a three. Clang off the iron, no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Here comes Ayana Stewart with 4 minutes to play. Zay dribbles, drives all the way to the hole. It's up, no good. She is called for a travel. Well, maybe. I don't trust him much. I wish the other official had made the call. But either way, Oak Ridge has the lead, 45-44. 3 minutes, 53 seconds to play in the basketball game. Here comes Webb down the floor. Lady Spartan basketball. Out to the top of the circle, number 24 with it. Dribbles left, holds it, and gives it over to Rocket. To Kendall Mays. Oak Ridge by 1. Mays, double dribble! Unless it was deflected as they worked the ball in for a shot. No good! She missed it. Here comes Oak Ridge with the rebound. Wildcats coming out of there with Lindsay Cleveland. Over it goes to Ayana Stewart. 3 minutes, 22 seconds to play in the ballgame. Oak Ridge on top, 45-44. Wildcats have spread the floor just a bit. Ayana Stewart dribbling out to the right side. Dribbles in, penetrates, all the way to the hole. It's up, it's good! A 3-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. 3 minutes to play. 47-44 the score. Here comes Webb. Coast to coast. Clang. No good. Shot up. No good. Second try. It's good. And she's fouled. They have an opportunity to tie the ball game here. 47-46. 2 minutes, 54 seconds to play. Foul's called on Ayana Porter. 47-46. Here comes Ulisha Mitchell in the ball game for, Ulisha's going to come in for Janaea. To the free throw line, Kendall Mays. 47-46 Oak Ridge. 2:54 to play in the ball game. Free throw, brick, no good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Here come the Lady Wildcats. Ayana Porter, free throw line, and she is fouled. Foul called against the Lady Spartans. 2 minutes, 48 seconds to play in the ball game. Ayana Porter to the free throw line. TJ Heaven, how many points does Ayana have?
Ayana has 9.
Trying to give Oak Ridge a bigger lead here. It's 1 at 47-46. 2:48 to play in the ball game. Porter's free throw, no good. Ayana came in at 67% on the year. My voice is already hoarse. I got another game to go. Back to the free throw line will go Ayanna Porter. 2:48 to play in the game. 47-46 Oak Ridge. Toss. Good. 2-point Wildcat lead. If you just tuned in, the Lady Wildcats were down 19 at one point in the ball game. They now lead by 2. 48-46. Webb basketball. They drive right. Number 12 with it. Dribbles the paint, in the paint. Has a three, won't take the shot. Number 5 dribbles in. Kings the ball out for a three. It's on its way. Good. 3-point shot. And they take the lead, 49-48, and they call a timeout. 2:28 to play in the ball game. We'll be back to Webb in a moment. Welcome back once again to Webb High School. We have quite a ball game here in the second half. The Wildcats trailing now 49-48, 2 minutes, 28 seconds to play in the ball game here at Webb. The Wildcats have the ball. Oak Ridge at one point trailed in the ball game by 19. I've said that several times, have taken the lead. And then Webb has taken it right back. 2-3 zone being applied as they work the ball out here to Ulisha Mitchell. Jenna had a three, will not shoot it. Work the ball right elbow to Ayanna, top of the key. Ayanna dribbles in, no place to go. Now drives in and lost the ball. Not sure exactly what Ayanna was trying to do there. As they work the ball and throw the ball down the floor, they'll try to shoot, they will not. Webb by 1 with the basketball. They're going to go in for a shot, no good, but a foul called against Oak Ridge. Not sure exactly what Ayanna was trying to do there. She tried to penetrate, I think, maybe kick the ball back out and turn the ball over. Gotta hope they missed some free throws. Still a lot of time. 2:01 to play in the ball game. 49-48. Webb to the free throw line. Free throw is no good. She'll have one more. That was the 4th team foul called against Oak Ridge. Webb by 1, 49-48. Second toss up. Missed them both. Rebound to Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats, Ayanna Stewart with the basketball. Minute 57 to play in the game. 49-48 Wildcat ball. Ayanna Stewart, top of the key. Dribbles to her left. Penetrates. Wants to get inside that zone. Holds the ball. Needs help. Gives it out to Jenna Johnson. Jenna dribbling in. Back to the goal. She lost the ball. Couple turnovers. Couple bad turnovers. Possessions as they have the lead here by 1. Couple turnovers have hurt the Wildcats their last 2 trips down the floor. Minute 28 to play in the ball game. 49-48 the score. Let's see if they play a little keep away. Number 24, she shoved off. Hey, she called it. Good job, sir. Good job. Good job. She shoved off. That's a great call by the official. I was wondering, the other one across the way, well, he didn't see it for sure, but it'll be Oak Ridge basketball side midcourt. A minute 21 to play in the game. 49-48 the score. Oak Ridge trails by 1. Minute 21 to play, playing with Jenna Johnson, Ayanna Porter, Ayanna Stewart, Ulisha Mitchell, and Lindsay Cleveland. Not exactly sure. That's the 5th foul called against Kendall Mays. And their big, tall girl's going to have to sit for a bit, and they're going to substitute, let's see, into the ball game again, Harper Ladd. And Kendall Mays will sit. 49-48 Webb. A minute 21 to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge with the ball. Down the floor will come Oak Ridge's Ayana Porter. Left side it goes, Ulisha Mitchell. The sophomore dribbles out to the top of the key. Comes off to the right, gives it in to Lindsay. Lindsay Cleveland penetrates, gives it to Ayana Porter. Porter, oh boy, works the ball to Zay. Zayana Stewart holds the ball, gives it off to Ayana. A minute to play in the ball game. Ayana Porter dribbling in around the screen. Thought about launching, will not. Gives it off to Zayana Stewart. Their defense causing Oak Ridge some difficulty here as Zayana dribbles in. No place to go except for Mitchell for three. Good! 3-point shot. Ulisha Mitchell. And Oak Ridge has the lead again. Webb with the basketball. 39 seconds to play and a foul called against Ayana Porter. 15 foul. Oak Ridge by 2. 51-49. Webb to the free throw line. They can tie it. 37.5 seconds. What a huge shot by the sophomore. To the free throw line, Rocket. Rocket fires. Clang. No good. 51-49 Oak Ridge. Back to the free throw line. Rocket on the launching pad. Brick. No good. Rebound. Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcat basketball and the lead. 32 seconds to play and a foul in the rear court. 51-49 Oak Ridge. 31.2 seconds to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge in the lead. 51-49. Zayana Stewart to the free throw line. She'll have 2 shots. Trying to make it a 2-possession ball game. Ethan has his eyes closed. 51-49 the score. Zay to the line. Toss. Good. 3-point game. Trying to make it a 2-possession ball game with 31.2 seconds to play. Zayana Stewart, the senior, has a big night offensively for her team. Free throw. Good. 2-possession ball game. Oak Ridge, 30 seconds to play. Here comes Webb down the floor. 28 seconds to play. Slow her down. They drive in. Here's the shot. It's good. And timeout is asked for by Hernandez. They got to slow her down. 22.2 seconds to play. Oak Ridge in the lead, 53-51. I need a break. We'll be back to Webb in a moment. Welcome back once again to Webb High School. The Lady Wildcats on top of Webb, 53-51. Oak Ridge will be facing full court pressure. 22 seconds to play in regulation. The winner plays in the championship game at 7. As the Lady Wildcats go with a home run pass complete. Jenna Johnson, Lindsay Cleveland. Jenna Johnson shoots. Good off the glass. Jenna Johnson. Oak Ridge by 4. Here comes Webb. 13 seconds to play. With the basketball. Number 5. She drives left. They shoot a 3. It's up. No good. Airball City, and the Wildcats are going to win. Oak Ridge is going to win. Oak Ridge wins. Oak Ridge wins. Oak Ridge wins. Oak Ridge wins. 55-51. The final score. Oak Ridge 9-0 on the year. Sends Webb to their first defeat. They are now 11-1. A huge come from behind win for the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats, who were down 19 points in the ball game, and they end up winning it by a final score of 55-51. TJ Hibben, your thoughts on the comeback win for the Lady Wildcats?
I honestly did not expect that at all. That's insane. 19 points, that's a lot.
Ethan Eubanks, your thoughts on the comeback win?
It was a great comeback, and they sealed the win.
55-51. We'll be speaking to the head coach of the Oak Ridge Lady Wildcats in a bit. What a come-from-behind win for the Lady Wildcats. Oak Ridge wins it 55-51. Boy, the PA announcer has sure lost his enthusiasm since the ball game, as the Lady Wildcats come from 19 points down to win the ball game 55-51. I'll be speaking to the head coach of the Oak Ridge High School Lady Wildcats, Coach Paige Taylor, and we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back here with the head coach of the Oak Ridge High School Lady Wildcats, Coach Paige Taylor. Coach, wow, that's all I can say. What a comeback. 19 points down at one point, looking like you weren't going to score at all in the first quarter. Foul trouble with Jenna early on. They had that big girl inside that you couldn't do much with early on, but you just kept chipping away, making shots, huge shots. Zayana played her best game of the year, too, when you needed her to. Big shots by everybody, big stops on defense. What a win.
Yeah, you know, super proud of our girls because, I mean, we dug a hole. We dug a big hole, you know, and we tried to press. We got killed in our press, and so they scored several of their points in our press. We got out of that. And then their points that came after that were really our mistakes. You know, every time we could have gotten an offensive rebound, it feels like they got it, or defensive rebound, and then it was an and one for them. And our shots, I mean, we couldn't throw in the ocean the first half. But we talked at halftime. You know, we were down, I think, 15. And at that point, it's like you got to forget 16 minutes, and all you've got is 16 minutes left, and you got to dig out of this hole, and it's one possession at a time. We talked about a sense of urgency of having to speed the game up, the pace to make those 16 minutes last as long as they possibly could to give us a chance to cut that lead. And so we knew going in, you know, we cut it in the third quarter, but we knew going in the fourth quarter there had to be another level of that. And you know, I put Lindsay on 24 and just face guarded her. She did a great job, kept the ball out of her hands. You know, we got 33 in foul trouble, finally got her fouled out. But, you know, defensively we got stops. We came up with big steals and big possessions, and we started executing offensively and scoring.
There's a lot of big plays I can think of, but Ulisha hit a three that was absolutely huge.
Yeah, and it was right in front of me, and I saw it leave her hand, and in my head I'm like, there's no chance. And then it banked in. You know, huge three, just like the three she hit the other night against Sevier County. Same type of three, except she didn't bank it in the other night. But yeah, no, that was a huge possession, huge three for us, and we came up with some good defensive rebounds down here on their free throws and other possessions, and I mean, it was a good battle back.
I'm trying to remember, in your 10 years, have we been behind by 19 and come back and won a ball game?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think when we've gotten down that far, we've pretty much stayed down. I don't know, but you know, it's the girls, you know, the fight and the desire and the battle just to get out there and come back.
I think it goes a long way. I looked at their roster. They don't have a senior on their roster. you have some girls that have been battle tested, and I think that was huge.
Yeah, you know, the experience and them keeping their composure, not getting frustrated. It would have been easy for Jenna to get frustrated. We talked to her, you know, I talked to her at halftime about mentally, you got to let that first half go. We need you for, you know, the second half. And you know, Ayana tweaked her ankle a little bit. They could have got frustrated. You know, Lindsay could have gotten frustrated defensively, but they stayed calm and they stayed composed, and we bat. And, you know, the result is we won.
And you didn't substitute much. Avea came in. I think Evelyn came in just for a little bit. Other than that, those girls played most of the game.
Yeah, and that's tough. I mean, that's playing both ends of the floor the whole game, and you know, it's hard defensively. You know, I was just looking for somebody that could stop them. We had to have people in the defensively that could stop them, and we just kind of kept rotating through a couple girls, and you know, we're able to get it done.
Coach, I guess you'll play tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I've already forgotten.
It's
4:30.
The one they sent me is 4:30, and the one that's on 5-Star Preps is 4:30. Micaiah has that one that says 7. The one I have and the one that's on 5-Star Prep says 4:30. So I need to figure that one out.
Does Ricky Norris know right down there? I mean, maybe they're doing that because of the Tennessee football game, maybe to get them.
Yeah, they changed those. They did tell us that they were moving them up because of the Tennessee football game. So I bet this was the first original bracket, and then they moved games up. But I'll double check that. But I'm pretty sure it's 4. That's what's posted on their social media is 4:30. Because if we would have lost, we would have played at 2, and then win, we play at 4:30.
Just your final thoughts on this huge come-from-behind win.
Just really proud of my girls. You know, the bench was in it. You know, at one point, you know, we didn't have life out here. We didn't have life there. And when we started cutting that lead in the third quarter, and the bench starts chanting defense, you know, and then just the energy, the fight out here, the composure. Even Ulisha, that last pass, making that pass, you know, perfect pass, and then you know, the two of them passing it back and forth, and Jenna finishing. Like, just really proud of how composed they played and how they fought back.
See you tomorrow at 4:30, I guess.
Thank you.
Coach Paige Taylor, the Wildcats win at 55-51. Why don't you run down the final scoring there, TJ? Did you correct that error? He did not. Wow. Yeah, just go with what you have. You're good.
All right. So this is off what I got. I got 3 for Avea Mitchell, which was off a layup and a free throw. I got 22 for Zayana Stewart with 3 3-pointers and 7 free throws. I got 10 off Ayana Porter with 3 3-pointers and a free throw. 4 from Lindsay Cleveland, 9 from Ulisha Mitchell, all being 3-pointers, and 7 from Jenna Johnson with 1 being a 3-pointer and 2 free throws.
Thanks a lot, TJ. Appreciate that. Big win for the Lady Wildcats. They win it by a final score of 55-51. That about does it. We're going to wrap it up here. We've got another ball game later on, as the Wildcats will take on AC Reynolds out of Asheville, North Carolina. That'll be at 8:15. We'll have the broadcast for you. For TJ, Ethan, Titus, and David, this is David Clary saying so long, everybody.